Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are back with another Wuthering Waves video. We're playing Wuthering Waves. I need to touch on this Maygi situation. I'm going to be very transparent with you. I stopped watching their content. I wasn't the biggest fan of them after this whole Kateo situation. But I don't police anyone's friends. I don't care. I wasn't a fan of them, so I unfollowed them straight up. That's it. We need to go over quite possibly the most silliest and dumb series of tweets and victim blaming that I've seen in the space, and then kind of like backtracking it because I find it really cringe. I find it cringe. I think if you do something and you're very aware of the repercussions, or you do something and you face those repercussions and you know why those repercussions occurred, going online to try to use the hate of Wuthering Waves anniversary to garner attention and support for you when you know what you did wrong is pretty fucking, it's whack. It's just whack. So let's take you through the whole journey. So Maygi, again, no disrespect, I'm sure they're probably a decent human being, right? But Kuro Games ended my career. Now, you have to understand something, right? And again, I'm not coming from a spot of loyalty to Kuro or anything like that. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, when I first started making guides, like my YouTube blew up from Kuro, from Muwa. I haven't made $1 single off a YouTube video directly from Kuro. I think that creator program is really not that good. They never pick me when I have more views than people, and it is what it is. So I'm kind of like, it's pretty whack, right? So I got no allegiance here. I really don't. But it's this shit is just corny. So I wish that this was just a clickbait hyperbole, but they actually did. Lol. Now, I don't know if this person had a contract. I don't know if this person is now just no longer eligible to win the $100, or maybe sometimes they offer a couple $1,000 rewards for videos. I don't know what they mean by this. This is also the problem. This is extremely vague with no information. They kicked me from the Wuthering Waves content creator program based on mass reports. Here's the problem. Here's the issue. Who would report a spreadsheet and guide gremlin, though? Like, come on. Okay. This is, you are now painting a narrative. It's like, well, why would you report me? What did I do? What ungodly and unholy actions did I do to get the ban hammer, right? When in reality, let's just keep it a stack. We know that you make leak guides, right? And that's fine. I don't even care if you look at leaks, if you don't look at leaks. I don't think it's this cardinal sin. By the way, the leaks are everywhere now for these new characters, which is insane. Like, leaks are everywhere, right? But the problem is, when Maygi makes these guides, the guides are so in depth to the point where you can go reference the Ryuku Sensei video, and also you should go watch Meigi's video as well if you want to get their own context. They literally give you word for word verbatim all of the skill names, what it's going to be considered, like everything. It's like you don't even make it kind of like not noticeable, right? And I have a lot of problems with this. I have a lot of problems. I messed up. I'll own up. Please stay tuned. So apparently, I guess Maygi's saying that they're going to make another video. So, and here's the thing, right? So you make a 1 minute and 52-second video saying I've been suspended from the Wuwa CC, and then why would anyone do this to me? I'm not the problem. And due to the backlash, when people say, no, motherfucker, you're being stupid and greedy, then you say, I messed up. I'll own up to it. Why couldn't you just, why couldn't we have that line of communication to begin with? Now we're sitting here making a fucking video on you, dog. The lack of accountability is crazy. Let's go through some shit. Shout out to the homie Raj. Maygi Blood thought she was slick. She's trying to gather the mob mentality in her favor while everyone's against Kuro, which is absolutely true. The way that Maygi has set this up is to gather a mob mentality of like, fuck Kuro. You know, let's use this to get me back in. It's like, well, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a lot of creators that probably aren't happy with the game right now. Maygi clearly seems to be one, as you'll see in these screenshots. It's like, dude, if you're not happy with the game, listen, I'm gonna be honest, just fucking move on. Like, just fucking move. Like, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, let's continue. She mass reported for leaks, which she false reports. Then why there's leaks channel in your Discord when you're an official CC. I dug around more before she was suspended. She had a leak channel in her Discord. And so, confession state, Phoebe works as support. Hint, possibly she'll work in great support for mains who deal damage by consuming stacks. listen, no, everyone predicted that Phoebe will work with a new character because she has a sub DPS state, right? Like I had a tinfoil hat theory, said, okay, whatever next character is a Spectro unit, the next unit, which might be Zany based on the drip marketing, they will probably synergize perfectly together because Phoebe has a sub DPS mode, meaning a DPS will come out to utilize this. I didn't go into fucking details because I didn't even know it, right? She'll possibly work with great for people who deal by consuming stacks. How the fuck am I supposed to know someone consumes a stack of Spectral Frazzle? It's just crazy. Guess what? She's a part of the Gateo community. Yeah, I mean, that honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not that made me kind of unfollow them. Like they think they're a fucking weirdo. But anyways, Woo was mid. Now I'll go back to spending my entire day making content for it because my life is pathetic. I mean, I feel bad for you, dog. You know, Woo was bad. Time for my content. Why Woo was falling off, dude. Woo was full of clowns. Whatever. I think there's nothing wrong with not liking the game and not liking the direction of the game. I'm not gonna sit here and shit on someone because they don't like that. I think that's fine. I think that's fair. I really do. Men, guys, trust me, I don't look at leaks. Koro's bad. They're next to Hoyo suspended me for having leaks channel. How dare they? Yada, yada, yada. Leak Cantarella damage calcs before release. This came out March 21st. Very accurate speculation. Truly a speculator of all time. It's like the accuracy of all of these speculations, and then when you go back to again, well, why would you report a Widow Gremlin? It's like, bro, in future, the character's interaction with Frazzle is consuming stacks. We can make some speculations. I'm disappointed to get as someone who watched Maygi and her content. I felt that I could watch a Woo with CC who just don't try to be a drama farmer and put in helpful content. After seeing that she tried to do, I'd rather watch drama farmers. This shit, is this a Tectone comment? This shit bothers me. And it doesn't bother me because I'm friends with Tectone. Well, actually, I'm lying to you. It does absolutely bother me because I consider Techie a friend. This bothers me because you have the biggest person in the space. It doesn't have to be Tectone. It could be anybody. The biggest person in the space comments on your fucking video saying, I'll just show you the comment where I don't even know where the Techie comment's going to fucking be. He's like, hey, whatever you need, if I could do to help you, my DMs are open, right? So if the biggest person in the space is saying, oh, let me see what I could do for you, and you're like, oh, he wants to farm, all right, bro, you're a fucking clown. You don't care. You did this for clout. If you sincerely fucking cared about getting back into the good graces of any company, it doesn't have to be Koro. This is not a Koro issue. This is not a Koro bot issue. This is about corny ass fucking energy. If you sincerely fucking cared, you wouldn't handle it like this. And so now you're mad because people are calling you out because you're a fucking hypocrite. You're absolutely cringe as fuck. Doing in the leaks server. Her official server had a leaks general. Then you go here. Yeah, the Woo CC program doesn't exist. These are 10 months ago. I ain't even going to focus on that. I don't care. But I will say the Woo CC program is pretty mid. Straight up, he's too busy sucking off Koro because only the Genshin Killer's Wuthering Waves, the best game, the most listeningest devs ever. It's because Koro respects your time. I mean, this person is clearly frustrated and upset with Koro games, just straight up. And I think they had a really bad emotional reaction and just kind of crashed out. And unfortunately, that's not the way to handle this situation. I wish them nothing but the best, and this really is nothing personal to them. But I mean, genuinely, I don't like this type of mentality. If you really felt some type of way, bro, you could have just fucking communicated honestly at the beginning, but you didn't communicate honestly at the beginning. At the beginning, it was lying by omission, right? You know, if you keep going on, just delete the comment, delete and block him for commenting on your channel if possible. Her fucking audience is absolutely fucking so dumb. He's just trying to jump into ship near the future. I think you can automatically hide the comments. Don't let him use you. This motherfucker's name is Jesus Christ himself. You were the dumbest one dumb son of a bitch. Bro, the biggest content creator is trying to help you. Don't let him use you. Don't let him get you back into the program so you can make some money, right? Okay. The thing is, I don't even log on to the betas. I just use the sites that data mine all the numbers and put them on a freaking spreadsheet. Why would anyone report her, though? Wait, I just watched Gotcha Enjoyer content actually peak. I don't know what the fuck anything about Gotcha Enjoyer. I wouldn't sell my soul to make clickbait crap. However long ago that was, here we are now. And so it's like, now we look into what Maygi said here. I spent a year making content for Wuthering Waves. My guide videos take typically 50 to 100 hours in total to produce. I gain nearly nothing for the work I do, and people now sending me threats calling me a terrible person because I stream the number crunching process. No. No. Maygi's guides are fucking fantastic. Objectively, and probably the best. In terms of like going into the nitty-gritty details of everything, right? Super overproduced. In a good way. In a good way. People are not shitting on you for that. People are shitting on you because you made a tweet and you made a post and you said Koro Games ended my fucking career. Why would they just rat on a little gremlin when you actively know why they would do it, and you've tried to use yourself as a victim in this situation? People would probably rally behind you if you would have just straight up said, you know what, I got removed from the Kuro CC program for using leaks for theory crafting, but to be honest with you, I use these so that way I can help the community. I can get a guide out before 10 weeks later when everyone figures it out. Like, you know, if you're making a guide for Cantarella and you're looking at leaks fucking a month in advance and you got to do 50 to 100 hours of work, if you were just honest, I'm sure people would have not shit on you the way they are, including myself, because I wouldn't shit on you. I don't want to get on the fucking internet and shit on someone. I don't care that she's friends with someone that I don't like. That shit's weird. But, and then there's this post. I messed up. In my recent video, I wanted to announce the fact that I've been removed for the CC program. With the original title of Koro just ended my career, I essentially deflected blame from myself onto Koro Games. Instead, which I was undoubtedly in the wrong, as my pre-release Theorycraft stream utilized numbers from sites and data mine values prior to the official release. Again, this is why people are shitting on you. They're not shitting on you because you use leaks. If people shit on you because you use leaks, they're fucking weird. Fuck them, bro. Everyone shits on me for fucking something new every single day. I got a whole fucking thread on me on the Gotcha Police right now. That shit's actually funny. Apparently, there's a meme going on about me right now that's hilarious. I actually think this is funny. I said, bang your tweet, bro. Get my face out there. They're posting it on Facebook. They're posting on Reddit. Thank you. Get me a fucking bag, bro. We need to stop getting fucking one guy to oblivion, right? So, I'm happy that they said they deflected all of the blame, because they did, absolutely. There's no accountability in any of these statements, right? I didn't think it through properly, and I thought I was planning to do a follow-up later to explain the situation. Not taking accountability with the initial information was irresponsible of me. Absolutely. Kudos to you for understanding that was a fucking dumbass move, and that again, when you do something like that, there's going to be massive fucking backlash, 100%. There's also a lot of people of other comments I've made, some with context, some without, that have been confusing to people. I'll make a follow-up video tomorrow to address everything. In the meanwhile, please consider, if I really have malicious intentions towards Wuwa and the community, why have I sacrificed so much time? I don't think Maygi is trying to kill the game and kill the community. I think if you're thinking that, again, this is where I'm saying it's not a Koro Games thing. Maybe could have been making content for Genshin Impact and this happened. Maybe could be making content for fucking Nikkei. Whatever the case may be, this is a person who seems, based their own words, is severely frustrated. Whether that's, I'm not going to sit here and emotion watch someone. Like, listen, you know, if you're frustrated, hey, you know what? You got your reasonings. I don't really care. I actually don't. Like, God bless. Live your life. That's your truth. But your intentions don't matter when your actions do something completely different, right? If I'm trying to throw something at my dad, right? If I'm throwing, like, I don't know, like a water bottle at him that's open and he ducks and hits some random dude in the street and he's mad at me, well, my intentions weren't to hit you with a water bottle and get you wet and ruin your phone. My intentions don't fucking matter because I just fucking hit Jimbo with a water bottle. I hope this helps, right? So that shit just doesn't matter, right? I know I screwed up badly yesterday. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for those who feel like I broke their trust. If you can find it to forgive me, please hear me out for the following follow-up tomorrow. Listen, I'm going to stay tuned because I am a firm believer in that people can easily change. And I don't think this is something Maygi can necessarily come back from, but I will absolutely say this is fucking cringe. It's cringe. It's done in bad taste. It's done in poor taste. And Maygi, honestly, I will not assume your intentions. When I see this, it looks to me as, again, you're trying to farm and garner support from the side of the community that hates Korra right now. And that the way I look at this is it was a strategically placed thing. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Strategically placed thing of like, all right, I'm just going to say this. I'm going to get support, and then I'll follow up with it, like you said the other day. So, listen, God bless, kiddo. Man, I hope you're fucking doing good or whatever, but that shit's cringe as fuck. Let me know what you think. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. By the way, if it doesn't have to be Tectone. If the biggest fucking content creator of any space reaches out to help you and you actually want help, fucking don't go behind their back and shit talk them. Just fucking take the help and talk to them directly about what you don't like. Communication's key. With that being said, the word of the day is aboba. Peace, love, happiness, and your stupid ingredients.